Does it say recording? Let me see. This one has a different. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right. Okay, we're here in the DMV area on the East Coast. It's still fall season. Believe it or not, I'm out here with no jacket. And this is the thing about the DC area. It really is a place where day to day, you never know what you're going to get as far as weather this time of year. I think tomorrow we're supposed to get hit with a little bit of the Arctic Circle fridge that's supposed to be coming down. And the temperatures tomorrow could drop as much as, I want to say, as much as 30 degrees from today. So that's a major change. That happens a lot here. You can see a lot of, I even had a friend I met just recently, and she hit me up saying she's coming down with a cold. A lot of that is due to the fact that a lot of people get sick. It's the season for flu, all of that. So you got to be careful of that here. But one thing I've started to notice about my travels is sometimes it's good to travel with the seasons. You know, use nature, use the globe's seasons to tell you where to go. So for me, I'm trying to make up my mind whether I want to stay here, you know, for the holiday season, bear some of the cold, or pack up like I normally do around this time of year anyway, and head to the global south. Sydney, Australia, I've been there before. You know, this time of year, it's really, really warm there. And I do want to see more of Australia. Then you also have like Lomé, Togo, Ghana, Accra. I got family in both those places, and I've spent winters there before. And it actually is a really good time to be there because it's not the hottest time of year. It's not the wet season. It's just a nice time to be there. And if some of my family is there, you know, they help out with things. It just makes life a lot better. And I do need to go there anyway, right? Handle family business and all that type of stuff. But whether it's Australia, West Africa, South America, Lima, I was just in Lima. It felt like I was just there, but yeah, we got all these different options. So Lima, Peru it's becoming one of my low-key favorite spots. And I think that's because of the weather during their spring, summer season. It's just a really good place to hang out. Weather's good. Reminds me a lot of San Diego, Southern California. And they also have that ocean. They have the Pacific Ocean there. So the days never really get too hot. And if they do, by the evening time, it's already cooling off. You have that breeze from the Pacific coming through. The people are cool there. The food is good. And just like anywhere, you know, you go to a place and their season is shifting. They're going into their summer. People are out trying to enjoy that summer because there's more sunlight as well. So that's another thing too. Like you're up here in the northern hemisphere, up in the DC area in particular. I think right now we might be having 7.5 hours of daylight right now. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 8.5. But in West Africa, where my people are, all year round, you're between 11.5 to 12 hours of daylight every day. Every day, all year round. So for some of us with a little bit darker skin, we need this sun. We need this sunlight to come in on us. You feel me? Like it's not a game when we talking about sunlight and how it makes you feel. A lot of people like to underestimate it, but I've been traveling a lot, and I can tell you firsthand that when I'm in places where I'm getting more sun, you're just in a better mood. Health is better. I feel like working out more. I feel like doing things more. I feel more energetic. And that's regardless of what I'm eating. So I could be eating fast food every day or home cooked food every day, it really doesn't matter. It's, for me, I've noticed a big change just off of being exposed to sunlight. I'm not no doctor. I'm not the supreme health nut, but I'll say that I've noticed that difference. So I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna respect it for what it is. It works. I feel the difference, and I think, I don't know. We're just gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I do enjoy this time of year though, when the weather is comfortable. You know, it doesn't have to be hot for me to enjoy it. Some cool days, cool nights work as well. And I do enjoy walks like this, like walking through the park with the leaves, those beams of sunlight coming through. But I'm gonna tell you, it's 3:20 in the evening right now, in the afternoon, and it feels like we only got about 2 hours of sunlight left. Like, it feels like it's almost time to wrap up and have dinner and get ready for bed. So, which can be good too, if you're the type that needs to stay inside, get things done. You know, it couldn't be a focus season. Problem is, there's always the holidays going on that kind of disrupt a lot of that. So you might be chilling, doing your own thing, but it's going to be Thanksgiving. I enjoy Thanksgiving, but then there's Christmas, New Year's, all of that in quick succession. So you never really get a real break to relax and do your thing. And maybe it's a little abstract to say this, but it feels like a vibe of rushing. The holiday season feels like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. It's not conducive to what I want to do right now. But this is a beautiful scene out here. These leaves and all of this we got out here, it's enjoyable. I love growing up on the East Coast. I love being, I'm American first, but between Maryland and North Carolina is where I spent most of my time growing up. And I'll say I enjoyed it. Growing up here, being able to run through the woods, especially in North Carolina, we did a lot of running around in the woods, getting hurt, whatever. But it was a good childhood, good place to explore. And then you also have a lot of this here in the DC area as well. It gets a little colder. People used to burn firewood in their wood stoves. You got that. Yes, it's different. Even this right here, this is a type of a seed that is strictly on the East Coast. I forgot the name of it, but I think we used to call it a plum seed or something like that. But yeah. But yeah, this is the decisions I got to make right now. So I'm thinking probably going to travel to the global south. I even think about places like Florianopolis, Brazil. That was an amazing place. That place actually is almost a carbon copy of Coronado, California, which is part of San Diego, California. But it's like a Coronado, California with a bigger island. You got deer hopping through the woods here. But yeah, man. So we'll see. Either way, I think whether I were to stay here in the DC area or to travel, I think the main thing is to realize the strengths of where you are, the benefits of where you are, and enjoy it. And for me, I think I get a lot more out of places when I go and I'm staying for at least a few weeks. Like the short-term trips for me are not really doing it anymore. I'm not really just visiting a place for a club or for a certain person. I'm trying to get the whole experience. A lot of times I'm going, and there might be cool people I'm going to visit that make things better, but then also at the same time, I'm going to get in a place of relaxation or a better mental mind space. So that could be for editing, for thinking about videos I want to do, or for just problem solving in general. Like I said, I think what it is when I have more daylight or the ability to get more daylight, things seem to work a little bit better for me. So I think that's the dilemma I have right now. Staying up here or going to the global south. You guys let me know what you think. I've done it plenty of times this time of year. I've gone out of country. It seems like most of the time, even in the military, most of my deployments have been from October to April, even May. So I've missed a lot of holiday seasons. It's not a big deal for me to miss a few more. But yeah, there's a lot to see around the world. So maybe that's what we should do. All right, that's a wrap.